In the heart of the Amazon jungle, where the canopy weaves a tapestry of green and the air hangs thick with humidity, a world unlike any other unfolds. This vast expanse, often described as the lungs of the earth, is a realm of vibrant life and inexplicable phenomena. Each step into this wilderness is a step into the unknown, where the line between reality and myth blurs, and nature reveals its most enigmatic secrets. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden hue over the treetops, a group of explorers gathered around a flickering campfire. Their leader, an experienced naturalist named Dr. Elena Vasquez, had spent years studying the Amazon's unique ecosystems. She had heard whispers of strange occurrences that defied explanation, tales that danced on the lips of local tribes, and she was determined to uncover the truth behind them. "Have any of you heard of the River of Lights?" Elena asked, her voice barely rising above the crackling fire. The group fell silent, intrigued. It's said that on certain nights, a river deep within the jungle glows with an ethereal light, illuminating the water like a million fireflies trapped in a stream. One of the younger explorers, a biologist named Mark, leaned forward, his eyes wide with curiosity. "Is it bioluminescence, like the algae we see in the ocean?" Elena shook her head. "No, it's different. Locals believe it's a manifestation of the spirits of the jungle, a sacred river that reveals itself only to those who are truly in tune with nature. Some say it's a warning, a sign of impending danger." As the fire flickered and shadows danced around them, the stories flowed like the nearby river. Tales of the elusive pink river dolphin, known as the Boto, emerged from the depths of folklore. The Boto was said to transform into a handsome man during the night, luring women to the water's edge with his charm, only to disappear at dawn, leaving them with a sense of longing and mystery. The explorers laughed at the absurdity, but deep down, they felt a shiver of intrigue. The next day, the group set out to explore the jungle, determined to find evidence of the River of Lights. They trekked through dense underbrush, the air thick with the scent of damp earth and blooming orchids. The sounds of the jungle enveloped them. Chirping insects, distant howls of monkeys, and the occasional rustle of unseen creatures. Every corner they turned revealed a new marvel. Vibrant toucans perched on branches, their beaks painted in hues of orange and yellow. A sloth hanging lazily from a tree, its fur a living testament to the jungle's slow pace, and the iridescent wings of butterflies flitting through the air like pieces of stained glass. As they delved deeper, the atmosphere shifted. The jungle felt alive, almost sentient, as if it were watching them with unseen eyes. They stumbled upon a clearing where the remnants of an ancient civilization lay hidden beneath the foliage. Crumbling stone structures, overgrown with vines, hinted at a once thriving community. Eleanor's heart raced as she examined the carvings on the stones, intricate depictions of animals and celestial bodies that spoke of a deep connection to the earth and the cosmos. That night, they camped near the clearing, the moon casting a silver glow over the ruins. As the group settled in, Eleanor couldn't shake the feeling that they were not alone. The air crackled with energy, and the jungle seemed to whisper secrets just beyond the reach of understanding. Around the fire, they shared ghost stories of the jungle's spirits, entities that roamed the shadows, guardians of the land. One tale spoke of the Mapinguari, a creature said to be a giant, sloth-like being with a single eye and a mouth in its belly. It was rumored to protect the jungle from intruders, and those who dared to venture too deep would often hear its mournful cry, a sound that echoed through the trees, sending chills down the spine. Elena listened intently, her scientific mind grappling with the legends. Were these stories mere folklore, or did they hold a kernel of truth? The Amazon was a place of unparalleled biodiversity, home to creatures that had yet to be fully understood. Perhaps the myths were born from encounters with the extraordinary, twisted through generations of storytelling. The following day, they continued their journey, guided by the tales of the locals. The landscape shifted, revealing a river that snaked through the jungle like a shimmering ribbon. As they approached, the air grew electric, charged with an otherworldly energy. They set up camp along the bank, eager to witness the phenomena that had captivated their imaginations. As dusk settled, a hush fell over the jungle. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting a palette of reds and purples across the sky. The explorers gathered at the water's edge, anticipation coursing through them. They had heard that the River of Lights revealed itself at this hour, and they were ready to witness the magic. Suddenly, a soft glow began to emanate from the water, illuminating the surface in a surreal light. The explorers gasped, their eyes wide with wonder. The river shimmered as if the stars had descended to dance upon its surface. It was a breathtaking sight, a spectacle that defied explanation. The glow pulsed rhythmically, as if the river itself was alive, breathing in sync with the jungle. Mark, unable to contain his excitement, stepped closer to the water. "It's beautiful, but what causes it?" he exclaimed, his voice barely above a whisper. Elena watched him, her heart racing. "It's not just a natural phenomenon," she murmured, her mind racing with possibilities. "It's a convergence of energies, a moment where the spiritual and physical worlds collide." As they stood entranced by the sight, a low rumble echoed through the jungle, shaking the ground beneath their feet. The explorers exchanged uneasy glances, their earlier excitement replaced by a sense of foreboding. The glow intensified, and the water began to swirl, forming intricate patterns that seemed to tell a story of their own. Then, as if summoned by the river's call, a figure emerged from the depths. It was a creature unlike any they had ever seen, a majestic being with the body of a dolphin and the face of a human. Its skin shimmered with the same ethereal light as the river, and its eyes held a depth of wisdom that transcended time. The explorers stood frozen, captivated by the surreal vision before them. The creature spoke, its voice a melodic echo that reverberated through the air. "You have come seeking the truth of the jungle, but beware, for knowledge comes with a price." Elena felt a chill run down her spine. "Who are you?" she managed to ask, her voice trembling. "I am the guardian of this river, a bridge between worlds. The light you see is the essence of the jungle, a reflection of its spirit. It reveals itself to those who seek to understand, but it also warns of the consequences of exploitation and greed." The explorers exchanged glances, the weight of the creature's words sinking in. They had come to study, to document, but had they truly understood the delicate balance of this ecosystem? The Guardian continued. "The Amazon is alive, a tapestry woven with the threads of every creature, every plant, every spirit. Respect it, and it will reveal its mysteries. Disrespect it, and you will face its wrath." With that, the Guardian began to dissolve back into the river, the glow fading until only the ripples remained. The explorers stood in silence, the gravity of the encounter heavy in the air. They had witnessed something extraordinary, a glimpse into the soul of the jungle. But it came with a profound realization of their role within it. As dawn broke, they packed their belongings, the atmosphere charged with a newfound sense of purpose. They would not only study the Amazon, but become its stewards, advocates for its preservation. The myths and legends, once dismissed as mere stories, now held a deeper significance. They were the voices of the jungle, echoing the wisdom of generations. In the days that followed, the group continued their exploration, but now with a reverence for the land. They documented their findings, not just as scientists, but as storytellers, weaving the rich tapestry of the Amazon's wildlife and culture into their narratives. They learned of the medicinal plants that thrived in the underbrush, the intricate relationships between species, and the delicate balance that sustained life. One evening, as they gathered around the campfire, Eleanor shared her reflections. The Amazon is a living entity, a complex web of connections. We are not separate from it. We are a part of it. Our responsibility is not only to observe, but to protect and honor this incredible place. The others nodded, inspired by her words. They began to speak of their own experiences, the moments that had touched them deeply. The sight of a jaguar prowling silently through the trees, the haunting call of a howler monkey echoing in the distance, the laughter of a child from a nearby village, sharing tales of their ancestors and the spirits that dwelled within the jungle. As their journey drew to a close, they felt a profound sense of gratitude. The Amazon had opened its heart to them, revealing its wonders and its warnings. They had come seeking knowledge, but what they found was a deeper understanding of their place within the world. On their final night, they returned to the riverbank, the glow of the River of Lights illuminating their faces once more. They stood together, united in their commitment to protect the Amazon, to share its stories, and to honor the spirits that watched over it. As the light danced upon the water, they felt a sense of belonging, a connection to something greater than themselves. In that moment, they understood that the Amazon was not just a jungle. It was a living testament to the power of nature, a reminder that every creature, every plant, and every spirit played a role in the intricate dance of life. And as they looked out over the shimmering river, they knew they would carry its stories with them, woven into the fabric of their own lives, forever changed by the bizarre phenomena of the Amazon jungle.